Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd sort of compile some nursing tips. Sorry, I'm in my like slouchy hoodie because I'm going on a night shift in a couple of hours, or less than 2 hours now. So I just thought this was the perfect time to do sort of a night shift routine tips with me. So I've compiled a few of the things I've learned as a student nurse sort of throughout my 3 years on night shifts, because I have done quite a few in my time. I've never done 3 night shifts, so I don't know what that's like and I can't comment on that, but I've done like a 1-off or 2 night shifts and I'm on my 2nd night shift tonight, so I have been sleeping today. Literally just sat on my bedroom floor, and sorry the setup's so like weird, there's literally my wardrobe in the background, like my bed's messy, my room's messy, so I just thought what better way than to film just with a very simplistic background, but it's very boring, sorry about that. So yeah, with that disclaimer done, I would like to get into the video. So my first tip, number 1, is to make sure that you just know what meals you're going to have before night shifts, because there's nothing worse than sort of like an hour before your night shift stressing what you're going to eat, because you don't really want to eat there because you might not get a break like until 2-3 a.m. It depends how the certain wards do their breaks. Some do like an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep break, or you can just do what you want. I sleep on it usually, or sometimes I sleep for like an hour and a bit, then I have something to eat or have a coffee. So yeah, I do that, but some people just sit in the staff room and just eat or go on their phones or whatever. It just depends whether you can fall asleep. I feel like I can, so I get a room and I go to sleep on the ward. But yeah, that's one option. But sidetracking from the meals, yeah, just know what meals you're having. I often have like just ready meals, or like I like eating the Weight Watchers ready meals at the moment because they're like low in calorie, and then just put some like frozen veg with it, just something really quick and simple. Or I'm having like a curry ready meal tonight with some naan bread and spinach before I go, which I am going to cook after I edited this video. And yeah, so just do things that are simple. Don't be like cooking for hours and then stressing it's not going to be ready. Just do that on your day off or when you've got time. And when you come back from a night shift, I would definitely recommend eating breakfast. I have like cereal and a banana, just normal breakfast, because and then wait for like half an hour before you go to bed, because otherwise if you just go to sleep as soon as you come in, I just feel so sick when I wake up. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that around eating. It does sort of mess up your eating, because when I wake up, say I woke up at about 3 p.m. today, usually I would wake up 3 p.m, 4 p.m, post a night shift, but I do sleep before as well. But that's so on my 2nd night shift, I don't have to sleep as much. So basically, I'll just talk you through what I did. So before my 1st night shift, which was Thursday, I went to sleep at 2:30 and woke up at 5:45, so by the time I got to sleep, because it was in the day, I did have about 3 hours sleep. And then what I've done when I've got home, I went to sleep about 10ish, 10:30, set my alarm for 3, so that gives me about 5.5 to 6 hours sleep by the time I've got to sleep. So yeah, and then I know I've had like the full 9 hours sleep, if you get what I mean, over that period of time. And then I also had an hour like power nap at work, so I'm really not tired now for my night. People do it all differently though. Some people don't sleep before their 1st night, they just sleep after for longer periods of time, but it's whatever suits you. So yeah, I would just recommend sleeping before, because then on your 2nd night, when I come back tonight, I only have to sleep till sort of 11 or 12, and then I'll be fine for the day. And because I do like to have some of my days from my nights left, I hate just not have in the day for 48 hours, if you get what I mean. And the second tip is to definitely make sure you get to night shifts on time. It can be dark when you're like setting off, especially in the winter, so make sure that you give yourself enough time, because you might have to drive slower or something. And if you don't like working nights, then just remember that like you can always go into trusts and request not to do nights. Some trusts are really accommodating with, when you're a registered nurse, just letting you do days if you would prefer that. I know it can't happen all the time, but they can do the majority of your shifts what you prefer to work, rather than making you do something that you don't really enjoy. Yeah. And the third tip is to make sure you have a good eye mask, because I'm in a student house, there's not good blackout blinds, so I am relying on my eye mask. I do have to keep like pulling it down, because I do wake up like sometimes every few hours, and when I do go to sleep. It will be different though when I'm a registered nurse, because I'll be living at home, so it'll be a lot better because I'll have proper blackout blinds and curtains, and I'll be able to get to sleep a lot easier and not have those interruptions where I wake up. And the fourth tip is to definitely listen to sleep music before you go to sleep, because in the day it can be really hard to get caught up with distractions, or if other people are in your house doing things downstairs, you often can't feel like you can sleep very well, or you keep waking up. I would definitely recommend doing sleep music, as this helps just relax you, and even if you're just lying there listening to it, it's quite soothing. Sorry guys, I had to stop my camera because there was low battery. But the fourth tip I would say is definitely drink plenty of water on your night shift. So your body's still obviously metabolising and working, and you're walking around the ward and stuff, so you still need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids. And also when you get home you will be asleep for that period of time, so you don't want your body to become dehydrated. And you will have been standing for most of the night, so although you'll be lying down when you sleep, it's different because you've been like walking and standing for those amount of hours. You should have been, your body clock should have recognised that you would be still and asleep. And the fifth one is what I'm going to recommend for when you're on the night shift. So basically I would recommend taking your toothbrush and brushing your teeth. I tend to do this, it depends when I get my break, but if not, I just go to the toilet and brush my teeth at like midnight or something, just so they're nice and clean and fresh and I feel nice really. And also make sure you do take a snack, because you will get hungry if you're just up for hours and not eating, and you will feel sick if you don't eat something. I tend to take like a piece of fruit and a like cookie or something sweet, and I just have that with some coffee early in the morning. So yeah, I think that is everything. This is quite a short video, but I wanted to keep it short and sweet, because there's not much advice I can give, but the advice I've given, I hope it really helps you as student nurses, or even registered nurses if you're watching this. And yeah, my camera battery is flashing now, so I'm going to have to end this video, but I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more nursing related videos. Bye guys.